Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back after a while. Actually, it's been a while. I think it was like 3 months, if I'm correct. I wasn't able to produce that much of a content lately because I haven't had that much time because of the personal stuff going on and like work, etc. So hopefully we'll have some more games in the future on the channel, but like time will tell. Obviously, but in the meantime. We were actually able to get our own team Planet Onion. We have like 4 members right now, yeah, we're testing, we're playing the game when we can, but yeah, considering our schedules and having kids, it's not that easy, but we're doing our best. And what we actually were able to secure 4 spots in the last regionals, top 16. So that's something really. I was personally able to get 9th with Spirit Bomb that time.
Extreme!
So I was super happy about that. But yesterday I managed to get 2nd place. Weehoo!
Fantastic!
By going X1 and only losing the final game versus Green Gohan. So. Yay! I wasn't expecting to do that good, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So going to the deck profile, I played the BT11 Son Goku Xeno. This is for Goku Xeno. That's got some crazy support in the recent regional pricing in the form of the new Z Extra that has plenty of text on it, but which is actually quite strong. So yeah, I'll start with the leader first, but I think it is necessary also to show you guys the Z Extra that I've been talking about, because that way it is necessary to understand what the leader does and how it synergizes with the Z Extra since the beginning, and like the further we go with the deck profile, it will make more sense. So the leader burst 3 on swing, so you're filling your drop because this is like an Overun based strategy. So you gotta burst a few times a game at least. Burst 3, when this attack attacks, you take 1 life, draw 1. You take up to 1 life, draw 1 card. Awaken at 4 or less. You draw 1, switch 1 to active. On the awakened side, you get a double strike. So that's a 15k double strike, which you can actually surprise your opponent with when you're swinging on the front side, and they forget about the double strike on the awakened side, and they have to deal with the double strike all of a sudden. Permanent, during your turn, this card gets plus 5k power for every 8 black battle cards in your warp. I think it is like it's not that you're gonna like accrue many black battle cards in your warp during the game. So I think it's like you can accrue 5 to 10k at maximum a game. But like it's always nice to have a 20k base double striker, right? Activate main, place up to 4 black battle cards from your warp in your drop area, then draw 1 card. So yeah, there's the leader, but we also got a Z Extra card, which is pretty insane. By discarding 1 card, and if your leader is a Goku Xeno only card, you can take, when this card is placed, for 1 energy, 1 Z energy, you add up to 2 cards from your life to your hand, then add up to 1 non-super combo Goku Xeno card from your drop or warp to your hand. So this is like a phenomenal option to self-awaken, honestly, because you have like, this is all the deck needs in terms of self-awakening, because you self-awaken take life from your leader swings on front, and then you take up to 2 lives on play from this card, and all of a sudden you're on the back side swinging 15k doubles. So this is the first skill. The second skill says that when a card from your warp is placed in your drop by a Goku Xeno only leader card, leader skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent battle cards and send it to its owner's warp. So it pretty much says if you're activating main on your back, not only draw one and like fill your drop again with the cards from your warp, you also get to warp one of the battle cards of your opponent. So this is like a free removal as long as this is on board, which is honestly, it is great because you can get rid of the tokens or of the blockers or whatever you need to get rid of. So this is like some really crazy and strong effect. Yeah, that's not it. We're not done yet. The activate battle on this says that you can burst 2. When you burst 2, you can remove this card from the game, and you can choose up to one of your Goku Xeno cards, and which will get 5k and crit for the turn. So like imagine if your leader had double strike, for instance, and you use the activate battle, and all of a sudden it's 20k double strike crit.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, so I think it was like I had like few games where I swung with the leader on front, then awakened mid-turn, used the activate battle on this, and all of a sudden it's a 20k double strike crit, which is really great value, honestly. So yeah, so there's that. I'll leave it here with the leader so they can chill together. Let's go to the main deck. The Unison, a core piece of the deck. +1, place up to 2 battle cards from your warp in your drop. -3, add up to 2 battle cards with energy cost of 7 or less and the Overun skill from your warp to your hand. Never actually used it because there's no option it survives more than 2 turns, honestly. If it does, then you're all set, but you're more about you're actually more care about the auto, because on if you burst 1, you can pretty much play 2 Overuns a turn, because the first one gets a wormhole. So on your kill turn, or when you're going to like trying to push your opponent, pressure your opponent, it is absolutely necessary. Yeah, so there's the Unison. Now the Overun package. We have 4 Trunks, Time Regulator, draw 1, warp 1. Pretty self-explanatory. I run 2 Goku PPs instead of Vegeta crits. The Vegeta crits is a good card, honestly, because it helps you go through your deck more quicker. But this actually synergizes well with the Z extra, because you can, for instance, pick it up from your drop or warp on play, or give it a crit on swing. So like it's not only it draws 1 on play, so it's like replaces itself, and it also got like great synergy with the Z extra, which can go up to 20k crit all of a sudden. Then we have 4 Beyond Limits, obviously. This is also a great synergy. 35k crit for nothing. I'll take it. Yeah, this is an amazing value. You can pick up whatever you want between 3 or 7 from your warp. I mean, a battle card, obviously. And this, imagine this, the 35 crit followed by 30 crit with a on-spot removal. It happened also, and this is an obviously stable combination here. So a great synergy that lets you play. Also, if you need infusion pieces for the thwarting or whatever, but just like hitting hard with crit is amazing. One Mira, also from the skies. Never actually had a chance to use it. I would if I saw it during the day, but I never actually. I wasn't able to see it. I couldn't find it for some reason. So yeah. So this is the Unison. This is the Overun package. Moving forward, we have 4 SS combers and 4 Masked Saiyans. This is a good barrier removal that Black was struggling with before, but actually I don't think I used it once. I always had some better plays to spend energy on, but just in case if there's a barrier threat that you need to get rid of, this is a great option. Also on turn 4 onward, it's a double striker. So Masked Saiyan, self-explanatory, already staple in black for 120 crit with a on play removal. Absolutely amazing for some early pressure. Yeah, so now the Vegex package. We have 4-time Agent Vegeta and 4 Supreme Kais. Yeah, free combo pieces, free 90k swing, so for some additional pressure. Pretty self-explanatory, and it's definite, especially in mill strategies, like in burst strategies, sorry. If you happen to burst it in your first turns, you have like another body to swing with, and yeah, the Kai is obviously a must. I chose not to play the Trunks, the blocker, the Self-Awakener, because like the Trunks is it's super easy to remove right now because he's a 3 or less, and you don't need more Self-Awakeners in the deck, I think. 3 Super Kamehamehas, yeah, for the floodgates or some specified cost blockers, like in Trunks Xeno or anything. But I feel it's like obviously mostly you play it for on the floodgates like Mecha or A17, which you don't care that much about, honestly, because like bottoming one from hand to swing 35 crit or something like that, you're already like applying more pressure than like, yeah, than it translates into. So this is for floodgates mostly, but you don't care that much about robotic riposte because of the extra right now, because you can rest it and just swing again. But yeah, always good to have Kamehameha. Now the defense part. So we got 2 token negates, 2 Gohans, and 3 Kais. I actually used Kai once when I had to go play a little longer game versus Comber, but usually I was using the token negates because I was spending all my energy offensively. So it's always too good to have Gohan's obviously better because you just have to have it in your drop or warp to use it, and it like goes around the counters, obviously. So this is there's that, and what else do we have? 4 Vegetas, super combos, obviously. You go down to 4 pretty easily, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Thwarting, still a good card. Okay, warps something on swing, 25k double is never too shabby. You have obviously the 30Ks, Goku and Vegeta as your Union fusion pieces, but you also have the super combo with the TP. Yeah, so there's that, and the SER of choice, obviously the Evil Saiyan. Nothing much to say here. A great SER, which can help you finish the games and control your opponent's board. Yeah, so nothing more to say here, I think. Now the Z deck. So yeah, like I mentioned, obviously the new support. I run 2 copies. I would run 3, but I don't have 3. One first Kamehameha Mighty Blast from the anniversary box, a great card. For one energy, 1 Z energy, you get to choose one of the 2 effects for free. You can either place one of the Z energy in your drop to remove to place 3 black cards from your warp in your drop, not battle cards but cards. So that's crucial. And then boost your card, any of your card, by 10k for the battle. The other skill says you place 3 of your Z energy in your drop to boost your card by 10k for the battle, and remove a battle card of energy costs 5 or less and send it to its owner's warp. So like you can kill defensively kill a swinging battle card if they forget about the Z extra on your board. Great card, honestly. Actually, I got one game with it. SS Son Goku for the mission. This is a good card because in case you don't see your unison, it helps you find one because you add one from your deck. First you have to bottom deck one. I mean, considering you burst it free as a cost, which also helps you fill your drop. 15 crit for every 7 black battle cards in your warp. It gets plus 5k for the turn. So it's I had 2 games where it was a 20k crit, and I also had like my unison ready for the push turn, for the kill turn actually the next turn. So a good card for the deck. And allow the small bodies. Goku double striker, great card. Warps the battle card on play, so you can get rid of the token. Majin Buu, the same, but it can't get a double strike, but it's a blocker still, so it's still a good card. And once we're mounting, I would like change this to one of the additional Z extra, obviously, but I just didn't have it. You don't need it, but because you're awakening pretty fast and going down in life really fast, but yeah, always good to have one. But I would definitely get rid of it for one of the additional Z extras. So that's the Z deck, and the side deck is 2 Bardic the Tenacious. Very good card. I very often sided it in. It came in handy versus Cumber when I was under Bardic's effect myself. This is a card I always forget about, honestly. Last regionals I lost my game because I totally forgot about Bardock, and I like played all my turn setting up for a kill, and like you can't swing anymore. This is a great card. Fantastic way of defense, which like your opponent usually cannot do anything about. So yes, Hand of the Demon God, you still respect the Gogeta, which is not showing up anywhere in Europe, honestly, but you never know. But and also it's a counter for the free floodgates, like for instance Gohan has one, or the Dormant or whatever. So like better have it than not. The Petrification, obviously, great card. Came in clutch versus Green Gohans. Played on the Vegeta, slows them down a bit. To protect the people for wider aggro strategies. Gohan, Blue Hate Gohan. Never needed that one, but you never know. 2 Koitsukai. Especially the best versus yellow, or because they have plenty of battle card negates or counter plays, so it is good. Mask Saiyan Brainwash no more, just in case. 1 Black Mask Saiyan Assassin from the Darkness combined with the Z extra. It's a 25k base leader on defense, so not too shabby, honestly. And 1 Bardock Fully Unleashed. This is for the wider strategies that like Full, for instance, plays lots of 6 drops, but honestly never used it all day because I never like played a game where it would be considered useful. But yeah, so there's the side deck. My matchups, but maybe I'll talk a bit very fast and briefly about the matchups. Round 1, Green Gohan. I actually stayed on 2 energy, and I was going second, but I stayed on 2, and he wasn't able to play any of the bigger bodies, and I killed him with the Overruns, heavy 30k crits. And finished with the SER. Round 2, Red Hercule. This is the leader's 5 on front, 10 on the back, so like dealing with the 30Ks is different. It draws a ton, but it's hard to survive the pressure that the deck applies. Round 3 was Green Gohan, that one I got also. Round 4 was versus Camber. It was against Francesco Castaman, if I'm correct, a great player. This unfortunately ended up in time. There was no time on the round, but I had more bodies in my battle area, but I would eventually finish the game because I had like few more swings. He was tapped out already. Had only a few cards in his hand. I had like Beyond the Limits followed by the Vegeta crit. So, but yeah, sadly the time was deciding factor here. A very close game. Had like some real trouble surviving the pressure that can apply later turns. And round 5 was versus Peter Dance. Shout out to you, Peter. Peter was on Golden Frieza. I was lucky to secure my win with Unison Swing. This is the game I used my Z Extra to boost my Unison on my final swing that game probably by 10k, and just dumping all my hand into the swing because I was under Nimbus already, and Peter was on 1 life, so I had to go all in, and I think I won by 4k. He had 4 cards. He had 4 dead cards in his hand, so if he only had one, and also he didn't see his SCR, so there's that. But yeah, I was lucky to win that one. And the final game was versus Green Gohan again. I lost that one. That game wasn't streamed because I think Damian was streaming the Bardock versus Mekikabara, which was a great game, and that was a good decision not to stream our game because I played the final terrible. I think I made some terrible decisions during that game, and it is totally understandable because I heard that there was another SS4 Goku streamed twice during that day, so that's absolutely understandable. Yeah, so there's that. I'm super happy to finish second, by going X1. The leader is great. I think the people weren't expecting I think people were so focused on the anniversary stuff that they kind of forgot about that the deck got some support, which I was partially correct about, I think. Because I was able to surprise a few of my opponents with the decks capable of doing right now, and it is capable of doing a lot really right now. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for me being a bit rusty with my talking. I haven't done videos in a while, but yeah, looking forward to making some more stuff and like making some more deck profiles in the future, hopefully, of our teammates. And that's it. See you guys. I think I'll see you guys in Barcelona. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, guys, and see you guys later. Bye.